Bookies! Today we are going to go over some Green Book recs, so let's get started. Now, this is probably one of the weirdest videos that I have made on this channel. I'm so sorry. But in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to show off 7 books that are green. Not much else to that. Anyways, here's the first one. It is This Vicious Cure by Emily Suvada. This is book 3, I believe, in the This Mortal Coil series. Basically, it's around this zombie apocalypse dystopian world where it's so hard to explain. There was this thing that happened that can alter people's DNA, make them like kind of zombie-like, and anyways they explode. It's really, really weird and cool and very, very sciencey, but yeah, this is book 3 of that. I also have Anne of West Philly by Noelle Weir and illustrated by Myesha Haynes. This is a graphic novel. It's a Anne of Green Gables adaptation, and it features Anne set in the modern world who is a foster child and loves the STEM programs, which I think that, you know, Anne of Green Gables would also love. I think she'd love to be a little STEM girl. Anyways, it's cute. Next up is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman. This is... what number book are you? 2? I think it's 2. Anyways, this is the second book in the Arc of the Scythe series. That series revolves around this utopian world where an AI rules and no one dies except unless you're, you know, caught by a scythe and they execute you, basically. The Earth's population has gotten out of control because people don't naturally die anymore. And although all of the world's ills are taken care of, the Earth can only hold so many people. That's why there are scythes who go around and at their beck and call, they just, you know, slaughter people willy-nilly. Enter our 2 main characters. It's told in a dual POV, who are chosen to be apprentices of the scythe, and how they go through all the morality and stuff of death. Really interesting. This book was really good too. Now, I believe that this one is book 2 as well, but it is The Dead and the Gone by Susan Beth Pfeffer. The first book is Life as We Know It, which details in diary format our main character as she is experiencing the end of the world. There was a meteorological event that knocked the moon closer to Earth, and when that happens, all hell breaks loose. The Earth controls a lot of like our weather and our tides and stuff like that, so a lot of bad stuff happens when that moon is knocked closer. We also have Happily Ever Afters by Elise Bryant, which details our main character got into this art school for her last like couple of years of high school, and she is a writer and she loves to write and everything, but when she has to do presentations in front of classes, it's about her learning to come out of her shell and be able to do that. And also the whole thing is that she wanted to make like this love story, but she's never experienced her own love story, so she's trying to experience that. We also have The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert, which is a great political book about voting. It goes through the pains that it takes sometimes to go and vote, especially if you just have a couple things that go wrong for you during the voting process and stuff like that. It details our 2 main characters. Our first main character, this female who like super into voting and like politics and stuff like that, does early voting and everything, and our other main character who just kind of shows up at the polls. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go vote, and he's denied, so they team up together to get him to cast his vote to have his voice heard. And the last book for this little fun series is The Sunbearer Trials by Aiden Thomas. This is the pretty green cover that I got from Rainbow Crate. And this one I know is a dystopian, but I kind of want to go into it blind. But the tagline of it says, "Only the most powerful and honorable semi-dioses get chosen. I'm just a jade. I'm not a real hero." Well, I'm assuming with that statement that you are going to be a hero in this, but yeah. Super cute. Yeah, that is 7 books for Green Book Rex. So if you're going to be like kind of festive for St. Patrick's Day, there are some choices that you can choose. But yeah, that is it. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.